Put 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour or bread flour, then 6 tablespoons of room temp water. This is what you call tangzhong. This is the main ingredients that help the bread to become soft. Mix until smooth and no lumps remain. Do this before turning on the heat. This method was apparently developed in Japan but named in China and used in many breads around the region. Continue mixing until it thickens and becomes a paste. Then melt 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Then also warm a half cup of whole milk. Then transfer all of the ingredients to a container to let it cool down. In a bowl, measure out the remaining ingredients: 2 cups plus 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour or bread flour, 2 teaspoons instant yeast, followed by the warm milk and the unsalted butter. Then followed by 3 tablespoons of sugar. You can use caster or fine sugar. 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 large egg. Then, let's add in our tangzhong. Sometimes, what I do is I add the egg to the tangzhong to soften the paste-like texture. But you don't need to, just make sure to mix it well. When all ingredients are added, you can now mix it all together. You can mix this by hand, or if you have a stand mixer or a hand mixer, you can also use that. If the dough is sticky, add a little more flour if needed. Once the dough is no longer sticky, knead the dough by hand for a little while. In the same bowl, lightly sprayed or oiled the bowl, and then put back the dough and let it rise in the counter or in a relatively warm place about an hour or until it has doubled in size. Once the dough has risen, knock back the dough and transfer it to a work surface and roll it into a log. Cut and divide the dough into 3 pieces. Set the other pieces to one side and roll one piece into an oval. Prepare your baking pan by slightly spraying or oiled it on the side so that the bread won't stick while baking. Press the dough to release all the gases before molding it. Then gently roll the dough to top like a cinnamon roll. Then just repeat it with the rest of the divided dough. You don't really have to fold the pieces of dough in this way. Some recipes form small rolls. But it's kind of fun to do and gives a lovely appearance to the finished loaf. Cover and leave to rise again until the loaf is just reaching the top of the pan. Then preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, but that depends on your oven type. Then make an egg wash by adding water and egg together and beating it. Brush the top of the loaf with an egg wash. Bake the loaf for approximately 30 minutes until golden brown. On the halfway mark, reverse the pan and tent with foil for the last part of cooking if the top part browns too fast. When the bread is ready, remove it from the oven and put it on a wire rack and let it cool down. Sorry, I just can't wait for it to try. It looks really yummy and smells so good. Oh wow, this bread is really soft and yummy and super tasty. You can try this with other spread and for sure it will still be yummy and tasty. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Follow and like and share. Thanks guys!